In this video, we'll talk about subtracting integers. And if you haven't checked it out already, watch the video on adding integers, as it's very essential to understanding how to subtract integers. So let's jump right in with a simple example. So if we think about this example, 4 minus 3, pretty quick we can just think, oh, that should be 1. We've been doing this forever. But let's actually take a second and think about it. So if I'm subtracting something from another number, I can think of this as an addition problem. I can think of it as 4 plus a negative 3, which on a number line, I can start at 0, be over at 4, and I'm going to go to the left 3, which will end me at 1. Now whether I think of it as adding a negative or subtracting, either one is fine. It's just a visual helping me think about this, and as we get a little more complicated, this visual is going to be very helpful for understanding. So let's change the problem just a little bit. Let's say we had negative 4 minus 3. Now this one, a little bit different. I'm already starting negative. Let's say negative 4. And then I'm going to go to the left 3 again. So there's 7. So I'm at negative 7. Now again, I can think of this as negative 4 plus a negative 3. Either one would be fine. They'll both get me there, and it's going to give us a way to think about what happens if we subtract a negative. So let's change the problem yet again. Let's say I had 4 minus a negative 3. Well, when we thought about just 4 minus 3, we could rewrite that as an addition problem, saying that was 4 plus a negative 3. Well, if I go negative of negative, that would make positive. So in essence, I can think of this as this is 4 plus a positive 3. If I change a sign in the symbol, I guess, then it changes this one as well. So if I change this one to a plus, it also changes this one to a plus, much like if I changed one to a negative before, it changed the other sign to a positive. So this becomes 7. Now another way we can think about this is with the number line. I start at 4. I think we can all agree on that. And now I'm going to subtract a negative 3. So if I was just adding a negative 3, I'd go left. However, since I'm subtracting, I do the opposite. It's going to go to the right. So I go up and I go right 3 units, which again puts me at 7. Now on a very similar train of thought, we have negative 4 minus a negative 3. Again, we can rewrite this as an addition problem. We'll have negative 4 plus 3, which should end us at 1. And again, we can do our number line. We'll have 0. We'll go back to negative 4. And then we can go up 3, just like before, and end at negative 1. Forgive me there. Negative 1 should be our final solution here. So just different ways of thinking about it. Subtraction, just be very careful when you flip the sign. Just have to be very, very cautious, very, very diligent with subtraction. It's a little more tedious than addition.